We know that for years the industry has been controlled by a small group of people. And this small group of people includes Puff. Think about it, you guys. This is a much bigger thing than just, ooh, Puffy's in trouble. Think about everything and every artist and everything that he's touched and everything that Bad Boy has touched. Think about how much of an important role he has played in the culture. Think about how many people were like, when I grow up, I want to be like Diddy. Think about how many young women sacrificed and compromised and acquiesced to shit that they really shouldn't have or didn't want to be a part of because they thought that this was the only way to do it. Think about all the people who were actually looking out for the community and trying to do something positive within the community who were not allowed to do it because instead they were promoting and amplifying the messages of R. Kelly and Diddy and Tory and whatever. And those men don't own these record labels. Those men don't own these distribution companies. Those men are hired to perform. Where do we draw the line when it comes to looking at all of this destruction in our community that has happened through the entertainment and music industry and figuring out how we fix the issue? That is why I like the fact that Tyler Perry has his own. Yeah, let me talk about that real quick. Tyler Perry does have his own, right? God bless the child that's got his own. But at what point is Tyler Perry going to position other people to have their own? Right? I'm sure there are people out there who are talented and who deserve the opportunity to have ownership of the things they create so they could build something similar to what Tyler Perry and Byron Allen and all these people, Oprah, all these people have been able to build. Right? This is a classic example of what I've been talking about for the last 15 years. If you don't put other people in your community empowered to grow and to become great like you are, then what happens when they come for you and they take you down? Oh, because they coming all the time. And the reason our community suffers the way that we do is because you don't put other people in position so that you don't become overwhelmed with power. And you don't become overwhelmed with acknowledgement of being filmed by, written by, produced by. At some point, that shit gets old. I'm 50, about to be 55 years old next year, and I'm so ready to pass the baton to the next creative person. I'm so ready to help the next creative person figure out how to have ownership, how to own their own studios, how to own their own content, how to put together their own shit. We don't need another movie from Tyler. We don't need another movie from 50 Cent. We don't need another record from Diddy. We don't need another such and such from Oprah. No offense and no shade. What we need are fresh, innovative, dope ass creatives who have the opportunity to learn under the tutelage of these people who have figured out the master plan, who have figured out a way to grow wealth and build community, generational wealth and wellness. When you are a greedy, egomaniacal person, not suggesting any of these people I just named are, but when you are and you have that spirit, then it's me, find me. And then when you're stuck and you're wondering why people are looking at you laughing, no, looking down at you laughing, that's what you get. You ain't never do nothing. Do you know how many people Diddy was able to touch throughout his career? Do you know how many talented, incredible artists that should have been given the opportunity, not given the opportunity, that worked and earned the opportunity to have some ownership and some generational wealth and wellness opportunities that could be standing up and like, no, this guy did this and this guy looked out for me this way and this guy looked out for me that way. Instead, you're a man alone on an island wondering why your friends don't see you. As Black people, we tend to applaud the transgressions and the failures of one another more than anybody else. And the sad part about it is we're so caught up in wanting to not see somebody more successful than you. That we have had an industry for the last 30 years at least, where Black people have been given record labels. I mean, think about it. Master P had a label, Diddy had a label, Michael had a label. All these creatives had all of these labels, right? All of these opportunities that we thought we had to build generational wealth in our communities. And now we are literally back at one.